शरणाया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदां। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। नमो ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते जयपताका स्वामिनिति नामिने नमाचार्यपादाय निताय कृपाप्रदायिने गौरकथा धामदाय नगरग्रामकारिणे। नमो ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशवादी वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामने गौरक्षे नमः। नित्यानंदं नमस्तुभ्यं प्रेमानंद प्रदायिने खलो कल्मषनाशाय जह्नवापतये नमः। आजानुलम्बितभुजोगनकापदातो संकीर्तने पतितरो कमलायताक्षो विश्वम्भरो द्विजवरो जगद्धर्मपालो वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरो करुणावतारो। पंचतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधा कान्त नमस्ते। तप्तकाञ्चन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। नीलाचल निवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्र सुभद्राभ्यां श्रीजगन्नाथाय ते नमः। भागिशायस्य वदने लक्ष्मीर्यस्य च वक्षसि यस्यास्ते हृदये संवित् तं नृसिंहमहं भजे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Dandavat pranam to everyone, and I would like to thank all of you to give me an opportunity to speak the most difficult topic about Guru Maharaj. Shastra says that Vaishnava chinite nare devera sabati. Even the demigods cannot understand or cannot recognize. So in that case, what is my situation? Especially speaking about a pure devotee of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, an associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, as confirmed by Srila Prabhupada and many other devotees, is more difficult. Depending on the mercy of Guru Maharaj and all the Vaishnavas, I would like to say something which I have noticed, which I have some dealing with me with Guru Maharaj, some dealing with Guru Maharaj, personal dealing with Guru Maharaj. So I would just like to start that, how I met Guru Maharaj. When I joined ISKCON, with the help of His Holiness Bhakti Purushottam Swami Maharaj, that time Jagdish Das Brahmachari, I joined the Sankirtan party and came to Bhubaneswar, stayed there for few hours, then came to Calcutta, and that was the Ratha Yatra day, just before 2 days of Ratha Yatra. So on Ratha Yatra day 1980, So I had first darshan of Guru Maharaj in Srila Prabhupada's personal room in Calcutta temple. So that time, how Guru Maharaj was sitting on a asana, a big asana, and how he was looking is something wonderful. He was quite young that time, very much fair in color, and also his face was very, very bright, as if light is coming out of his face. The saffron cloth, Guru Maharaj wearing saffron cloth, completely completely, the head was seven very nicely. And Guru Maharaj was doing Ishtagusti. And somehow or other, by Krishna's mercy, I also happened to be in that room, although I was completely a newcomer. Just one day before I shaved my head. So somehow or other, Guru Maharaj noticed me, and I was asking Bhakti Purushottam Swami that time, Jagdish Das Brahmachari, which is this devotee? Then Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj said that we have got him from Orissa. He has joined in our Sankirtan party. Now he's here. So then Guru Maharaj was distributing the different kind of service to the devotees. Who will do what? Then he was asking me what service he would like to do. And I said that Kirtan. Although I didn't know how to do Kirtan. But first time I got the opportunity to do Kirtan with Hansadutta Swami that time. Who was a very much renowned, well-known Kirtaniya of ISKCON. But I was not able to cope up well with him. I was playing wrongly, maybe the Kartala, and sometimes it was not. So Hansadutta Swami was about to beat me during the Kirtan. Never mind. So after one day in the Pendal, Rathayatra Pendal, 2 days after that. So Guru Maharaj had a special darshan room, and thousands of people they gathered, more than 5,000-6,000 people they were there in the Pendal. And Guru Maharaj was giving darshan. So one time I also went inside the darshan room. Then Guru Maharaj, he called me near to him and said, "How do you like? How are you?" So then I was under the impression that in ISKCON also, people they give whomever come to ISKCON and meet the Guru or sannyasis, somehow or other they will initiate him. Because prior to I came to ISKCON, I went to one religious organization, so-called religious organization, and there itself they gave me initiation without my willing. Although I was hesitating to take initiation, but somehow or other said, "Okay, here is the mantra, and you are initiated." So I was having such type of impression that maybe these gurus of ISKCON, they'll also give me initiation, maybe on the spot. So when he was asking me, "How are you?" the first thing I said that right now I don't want to take initiation. And I said, "Well, I have come here to see. I do not know so much. I read some books of Prabhupada, so I had some little bit of knowledge, orientation, knowledge about the society and Prabhupada and all, but not much. And apart from that also, I have come to see what is what." I didn't say that I was a small type of journalist. My idea was actually I came to actually figure out two things: whether these people are the CIA agents or not, that I wanted to know. And another thing also, I was looking for some spiritual life. I wanted to know God. I wanted to know spirituality. So that was also my concern. So I was not sure whether I will join or not. So I didn't tell all these things. I said, I have come here and I will see 2 days and few months, something like that. Then if I am satisfied, then I will be in this society. Then later on, if I think I should take initiation, then I will take. So right now, I am not in the mood of taking initiation, Diksha. Then the time Guru Maharaj said, never mind, first you take Siksha. In our society, we don't give Diksha in the beginning. So we give the opportunities to the newcomers to take Siksha and understand everything. And then, if they want, they can take Diksha. I say, how do you like? They say, well, this life here is horrible. Because, yes, that time, because we were going to sleep in the late night. Then, the prasadam was not in time. And there was no, timing, no Bhagavatam class or anything like that. So we were staying in the Dharmasala. So things were not so easy. So I just said that, here I'm not feeling very comfortable, although I like the program here and all, but all these regular programs, punctuality and all these things are not maintained. So Guru Maharaj said, never mind, I'll send you to Mayapur. In Mayapur, we have got new Bhakta program and everything happens very nicely there in time. Maharati, and chanting, the Guru Puja and Bhagavatam class and Prasadam and everything. So after, I was happy. And after some time, after 2 days, at the end of the Rathayatra festival, Guru Maharaj called the new Bhakta in charge. Then he handed over me to him and said, okay, take care of this boy, take him to Mayapur and give him the new Bhakta training. So I went there. Then gradually, more and more I stayed in ISKCON, in the society. Everything was quite interesting. I liked Mayapur and I gradually developed my likings, the philosophy and the culture and everything. Then after that, I happened to come to South India with Bhaktiyananda Swarupa Swami that time. So because I joined in his Sankirtan party, so he was quite positive about me. So when the Sankirtan party became two, one remained in Calcutta, headed by Bhakti Bhutan Swami, Jagdish Das Brahmachari, and the second party came to South India, headed by Bhaktiyananda Swarupa Swami, and I was with him distributing books, staying in Chennai, and after that I was traveling all over South India, and later on, while I was there in Chennai, so I was told to take initiation. So to take initiation, I went to Mayapur. Somehow I went there just 1 or 2 days, 2 days before the appearance day of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And prior to that, the initiation ceremony was over. So I think on the Chandra Pradeshi, I think it was over. So I went there. So 2 of us, we went from Chennai to take initiation. So as there was no official initiation ceremony, so I was quite worried. So I went to Guru Maharaj and met him. Guru Maharaj, I came to take initiation. Now I see that there is no initiation. What am I going to do? I am quite worried. Then Guru Maharaj said, well, some other time you can take initiations. Or if you want, day after tomorrow is the appearance day of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So for you too, we can give initiation. What you want? You wanted to take soon or you wanted to take later on? And I said, well, I wanted to take soon. Well, there will be no yajna, but I can give you the mala and the name and later on we can join the yajna. Fine. Why did you take so soon? What is so urgency? Then in my own intelligence, I was trying to tell him, well, Guru Maharaj, the life is uncertain. Nobody knows who is going to stay how long. And suppose, without initiation, I'm going back to Chennai, Madras that time. And suppose if there is an accident in train accident, and I die, then who will take care of me? Who will take care of my soul? I'll be nowhere. I knew one thing, that if I am surrendered to Guru, then Guru takes care of the disciple. He takes the responsibility of taking him back to home, back to Godhead. That is why I am in a hurry to take initiation. Then he says, okay, day after tomorrow, on the appearance day of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, we will give you initiation. But after that, do not jump from the running train. So that time I was laughing. I thought it is a joke. But later on, I was trying to understand why Guru Maharaj said something like that. And I understand that, actually, that one should not jump, one should not go away from ISKCON. Because ISKCON is like a running train which goes to Golok Vrindavan. And whoever is boarding the train and remaining in the train will definitely lead us to Golok Vrindavan, the abode of Krishna. So we must not go out of ISKCON. That was something. Then when I got the name, my name was Bhadracaru Das. So this name I never heard before. Because that time I have not completed the readings of Krishna book. I even didn't know what is this Bhadracaru. Later on, that day Guru Maharaj said that Bhadracaru is one of the son of Rukmini, son of Krishna. And then another thing he said, I am giving you the name of Bhadracaru. The Bhadra means auspicious. And Charu means expert. So the devotional service is auspicious, most auspicious. And you should expertly execute devotional service at the lotus feet of Krishna. That is why your name, I am giving you Bhadracaru. So still I was thinking, new name I have never heard before. Bhadracaru, nice. But then after, when Guru Maharaj called me a few times Bhadracaru, and later on he says Charu, Bhadracaru. So I loved this name so much. When I heard from Guru Maharaj again and again later on. So during the time of second initiation, I was told that the next day morning in Chennai, I am going to take second initiation. So prior to that, I had my Brahmin thread. Now one time I was asking Guru Maharaj that what should I do with the Brahmin thread? Guru Maharaj said, no, keep it. When I will give you second initiation, that time you will have the new thread, and this thread you can take it out. And in the meanwhile, you can chant the Gayatri, the fast Brahma Gayatri, as you have received in your family. So that's what I was doing. But I didn't know so much that time. What is this? Nowadays it's very difficult to get Brahmin initiation. That time, somehow or other, I was asked to take Brahmin initiation from our temple authorities of Chennai. So Guru Maharaj called me in his room for the interview. So I was very, very scared. Then I went there and I paid obeisances. And Guru Maharaj, he was shouting, what is this? You are not telling the Guru prayer, Guru Pranam mantra. And I was telling the Guru Pranam mantra in my mind, because I was chanting the mantra in mind. So Guru Maharaj said, don't you know that you should utter the mantra so that you and Guru can hear? Then I was uttering Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale. And when I was paying my obeisances, he saw that my sikha was not tied. So again, he was giving me advice, practically scolding. Don't you know that you should have tied your sikha? So immediately I got up and I was trying to tie my sikha in that room. Guru Maharaj said, don't you know that you are not supposed to tie your sikha in the room of Guru Maharaj because the hair will fall in the room. Then I was trying to go outside to tie my sikha without paying obeisances. Again Guru Maharaj called me, listen, don't you know that when you leave the room, you are supposed to pay your obeisances and chant the pranamanta, then you should leave. So again, I did that. I went outside and tied my sikha. So you can see from the very beginning, Guru Maharaj was always teaching us the different etiquettes, how the devotee should behave, especially. So another time, as far as the etiquette is concerned, Mayapur, Guru Maharaj was working somewhere nearby the Samadhi. So that time, I was on a moped. I didn't know what to do. Guru Maharaj was working, so I just crossed him, bypassed him by my motorbike. And Guru Maharaj, he saw me that, oh, this person is crossing, bypassing me. I said, Bhadracaru, come here. So I came back to him. What is this? How can you bypass me? How can you go just like that without my permission? Then that time I was just smiling. I said, Guru Maharaj, sorry. So I paid my obeisances. And I said, Guru Maharaj, now can I go? Then Guru Maharaj said, okay, now you can go. So like that, all the time, he guides us. So then one time I was there in Mayapur festival, and I saw that how even those who have joined with me, they're quite familiar with Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj was dealing so nicely and so lovingly with them. And I was thinking, I'm very unfortunate that I'm not in Mayapur. I'm in South India. If I could be in Mayapur, I could also get so well with Guru Maharaj, talk to him, be with him. And as I'm not here, maybe Guru Maharaj, he doesn't know me. So I was feeling very, 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 very sad. I was sitting, that time we were going for parikrama by bus, not by walk, few years. So I was sitting in the bus and lamenting why I'm not in Mayapur, I'm in South India. So Guru Maharaj was there something like 50 meters away or 30, 40 meters away. Then immediately shouting, Bhadracaru, Bhadracaru, come here, come here. Oh my God. Guru Maharaj is calling me. Then I went there. Then he says, come on. As you know Bengali, and you also know the different routes here. So the road map and all. So here you should assist Kirtiraj Prabhu. Kirtiraj Prabhu was one of Srila Prabhupada disciples. He was preaching in Russia and all these places. He was a leader, DVC member also. Then I was thinking, oh my God, he knows my name. He knows that I know Bengali. He also knows that I know the different routes here. So, I was very much astonished how he is reading, how he read my mind and called me my name and tells me everything. Okay. So later on, somehow or other, I went to Orissa. And in Orissa I was preaching. And from Orissa I went to Mayapur. And I was in NAMAHATTA program. So one time I came with Guru Maharaj. I invited Guru Maharaj to Orissa NAMAHATTA programs. Guru Maharaj came for the Pandal program. This was a very serious lila Guru Maharaj had. I was after the program, Guru Maharaj wanted to come back to the town because there was no proper. Some or other he wanted to come back, and next day morning we had another program. So about in the midnight, he told them, okay, let us go to the nearest town, where we were actually, so we were camping there. Guru Maharaj was staying there in that bungalow, government bungalow. So he says, can you take me by your motorbike? I had one Rajdut motorbike. I said, Guru Maharaj, I'll try. So midnight, at about 11:30 or so, Guru Maharaj was sitting behind my motorbike Rajdut, and I am supposed to take him through the Kacha road. And that road, mainly the bullock cart that goes, it's not so good for motorbike. And in the middle is something like a raised, something like a raised one, and the both sides there were like two small canals. Hey, you know how the bullock cart goes. And I had to take Guru Maharaj, and I was not able to see this side or that side, simply looking straight, night time, very careful. And if I am not so careful, you know, it is a very dangerous situation. Somehow or other, then one railway crossing came. And all of a sudden, I saw that my headlight is producing a lot of light. The headlight of the motorbike. Somehow or other, when I crossed the level crossing, there was no gate there. Later on, as soon as I crossed it, and Guru Maharaj, all of a sudden, he shouted so loudly, he was calling out, Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Why Guru Maharaj is shouting? Then I realized that a train, goods, I don't know what you say, carries the goods. So Malgadi passing. So speedily it is going. So I thought, my God, if I would have delayed about 5 seconds also, both of us, oh my God, we would have crossed, finished both Guru and disciple there. Then I was practically about to be collapsed by seeing the situation. What am I doing? I'm taking the spiritual master who has so much of responsibility and so many disciples all around the world. And I'm riding the motorcycle so irresponsibly. I mean, you know, what is this? So immediately I stopped the motorbike and I got down and I was practically lying like this. Guru Maharaj, I am not telling Krishna, Rama, Govinda, nothing from my mouth. I was just dumbfounded. Guru Maharaj was chanting Hare Krishna. After some time, it was a cold, it was month of December or January this time, quite cold. And after 2-3 minutes, then Guru Maharaj comes to, you know, he just petting my back and telling Guru Maharaj. Then he said, Bhadracaru, are you feeling cold? I didn't say anything. Then Guru Maharaj, he took out his chadar, saffron chadar. I was brahmachari at that time. Then he, somehow or other, he covered that chadar on my body. Then gradually, I do not know, the the power of that chadar. That time I didn't realize, but somehow or other I understood that I came to a normal position. I was about to be collapsed, but somehow or other I became little normal. I say, can you take me now? I said, yes, Guru Maharaj, by your mercy, I'll be able to take you. Then again, Guru Maharaj sat at the back. I was riding the motorcycle. So finally, we reached the destination. So my point is that how Guru Maharaj 24 hours a day, every moment, he's conscious about Krishna. He's conscious about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That day I realized, all the time, 24 hours. That situation, very difficult. But somehow or other, Guru Maharaj was very much conscious about Krishna. Then Guru Maharaj, he had a program in Chandaneshwar in Orissa, and that day the stage collapsed. Anyway, again we managed, and Guru Maharaj was giving class. And the next day, I took him to the interior village, very, very remote village, by a car. Some of the, roads we were covering by a car, and another 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers we had to go by walk. So on the way, I was telling Guru Maharaj that, Guru Maharaj, when you were giving class, here the people, they were all crying. They were having tears in their eyes. So then Guru Maharaj said, well, what did I say? In which point they were crying? And he said, well, Guru Maharaj, nothing like that. You started Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya or Namo Vishnu Padaya. From that time only they were crying, and they were crying whole class. And after the class, they stopped crying. Then Guru Maharaj said, well, Guru Maharaj knew exactly. I didn't know so much about that. Guru Maharaj said, well, one time Prabhupada told me that there was one guru, one sannyasi or a pravachaka, a person who gives lectures, spiritual discourses, religious discourses. So while he was speaking, there was an old lady, and all the time the old lady was crying. Many people they left, but still the old lady is sitting there and crying. So then the sadhu called that old lady and said, come on, Mataji. You see, I can see that you are the only one who understood my lecture and you are crying. But can you please tell, how you have got so much of bhakti? You are crying so much. Then that old lady said that, well, I say, nothing like Baba Bhakti. I had a he-goat. And that he-goat, he died. The he-goat died in a lorry, in a truck accident on the road. And that goat had a beard like you have. So when I see the beard, yours beard, then I remember my goat, the goat. That is why I feel crying. It was very dear to me. Then Prabhupada is telling, oh, this is not Krishna Prem. This is Chagal Prem. Chagal means goat Prem. Guru Maharaj was telling this type of story inside the car. And another time, there itself. So in that place where where they wanted to give where the stage got collapsed, we were doing program in one Radha Krishna temple. And the local people, they wanted to give that temple to ISKCON. Later on, they changed their mind and they did not give. But that time, Srila Guru Maharaj, he said that we should have a temple here in this border area. I do not know, somehow or other he understood the need of a temple. So as a preacher, I was trying somehow or other to find a small place or, at least to have a center, if not temple, in our own land. I was not very successful. But later on, by the mercy of Krishna, looks like Krishna understood the desire of Guru Maharaj. So nearby that place, so one the ex-education minister and health minister, and her husband was the director of education, higher education. So they built a temple, but they didn't know what to do with this temple. And they called us and they requested me that, can you take the temple? So then I told Bhakti Prasutam Maharaj, and finally, the temple they donated to ISKCON. And now we have our Radha Gopinath temple in that place for last 13 years. This Radha Gopinath is there. So we have been taking care of them. They have been taking care of us. So Krishna fulfills the desire of Gurudev. So when Guru Maharaj desired something like that, that happened only. In the same area, once we went to the house of a devotee, Prabhu Krishna Prabhu's house. Prabhu Krishna Prabhu's father was a singer, but he was completely influenced by some Mayavad philosophy. So when Guru Maharaj was there, he was singing a very funny song about the Sarira Tattva, Deha Tattva and all this thing. And Prabhu Krishna Prabhu is a devotee, he wanted to have Guru Puja. So he is doing Guru Puja. So I told Guru Maharaj, should I do Kirtan? Then Guru Maharaj said, what do you think? Meditating on Brahmajyoti is a better idea? Then I understood that no, we should do Kirtan only. So I was singing Sri Guru Charana Padma. So another time, in the same district, Guru Maharaj, I invited him for a big pandal program. And on the way, we were supposed to, Guru Maharaj said, 6 of us will go. Him and 6 foreign devotees. But then we made that arrangement in the house of Mangal Prabhu. He's a nice devotee. Not very rich, but very nice devotee. Not rich at all. Simple, some government servant or something. And the Mataji is very devotional. And then Guru Maharaj, instead of 6, 40, he brought 40 devotees along with him. Some other Mataji arranged prasadam very nicely. Guru Maharaj is sitting there. After serving also, Guru Maharaj is not eating. Guru Maharaj, please take prasadam. Guru Maharaj said, no, I will not take. Why, Guru Maharaj? No, you have not given me the ghee. Immediately she brought some ghee and gave to Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj started to eat. Then after that, everybody is washing the hand and Guru Maharaj is still there. He is not getting up. He is not washing his hands. So Guru Maharaj, they brought water so that he can wash his hand on the spot. Guru Maharaj said, no, I will not wash my hand. What happened, Guru Maharaj? No, you have not given me the banana. Then she brought banana and gave them. After that, Guru Maharaj washed his hand. So that time also the Mataji did not realize what is happening because he is taking care of so many people all of a sudden. But mechanically, she is giving ghee and all these things. After some time, she realized, oh my God, how Guru Maharaj knows my mind. I only kept the ghee from our cows. You see, and also the banana from our small garden. And I was nicely keeping this ghee so that when Guru Maharaj will come, I'll give him the ghee along with the rice. And also the banana, it's called, very sweet banana, Khandachini banana, so that I can serve Guru Maharaj. But then she forgot to offer that ghee or she forgot to offer the banana. But some or other, Guru Maharaj understood the mind, the heart of the Mataji, and he himself is asking, come on, I won't eat unless you give me the ghee. Then after that, he is telling, oh, unless you give me the banana, I want to wash my hand. So in this way, Guru Maharaj is so merciful and he is actually the Antaryami. Another time in North Bengal, Guru Maharaj, in the Pendal program, Guru Maharaj used to come with us for 20 days, 15 days and stay with us and do Pendal program. He used to teach us drama also. He wrote the drama, the Nightmare of Kali, that we have translated into Bengali, and we have performed, we have many stages we have performed. So Guru Maharaj was staying in one Grihastha's house. Grihastha was not a Vaishnava, but he had a good house, so the devotees, they arranged his house for Guru Maharaj to stay. And where Guru Maharaj is sitting, just on the wall, there is a picture of Swami Pranavananda, the founder of Bharat Sevashram. So if you know him, he was a sadhu, definitely. But then, because the way he sits like this, holding one Trisul trident, so I was mocking at him. I was criticizing actually to another devotee. Just see, this person, oh, Ajib, he is Lord Shiva. He's holding a trident and sitting in such a position that, he's imposter, he's thinking he's Shiva. When Guru Maharaj heard this, I was telling this outside the room, there by the veranda, showing the devotee a picture of Pranavananda. Guru Maharaj shouted like, roaring like a lion. Then he said, I do not want to hear sadhu ninda. Then I got enlightened. I kept quiet. We all kept quiet. I didn't say anything that time. And after some time, when Guru Maharaj cooled down after, that time, not even that time I didn't ask, but afternoon I was asking. Morning time he was doing it. Afternoon. I said, Guru Maharaj, can I ask you a question? He was very kind, when you ask something also, he will say, Guru Maharaj, when I was telling something about this person, this Swamiji, that time you were roaring like a lion and said, I do not want to hear sadhu ninda. So, Guru Maharaj, can we consider him as a sadhu? Yes. He may not be a Vaishnava, but he is leading a sadhu life. He is vegetarian. He is doing some social work. He is inspiring people to follow to become Hindu, or to follow some Hindu principles. So he's serving the society in so many ways. He may not be a Vaishnava, but definitely he is a sadhu. Shastra says no sadhu ninda. And for your information, I went to him when I came first time to India. I was preaching. When I came to know how he is influential, and I went and took his blessings, took his darshan. Actually, Guru Maharaj went to so many sadhus, and so many, sampradaya, and met many sadhus, and he was having nice relationship with them, and he used to take blessings also. So in that way, so Guru Maharaj, he said that yes, he is a sadhu. So that I understood that how sadhus, they should not be criticized like that. You can talk on some point on philosophy, this and that, but you must not criticize. You must not, make them as a laughing stock. Guru Maharaj all the time he is advising. Many times he told me, you see, when the sadhus are coming from any sampradaya, never mind whether they are Swaminarayan Sampradaya, or Mayavadi Sampradaya, or Babaji Sampradaya, or this Sampradaya, that Sampradaya, please take care of them. Give them their preparation. Give them prasadam. Take care of them nicely. Because when we go out also, so they take care of us. Even if they are not Vaishnavas, they give their guest house, dharmasala, they provide prasadam. So why can't we do? We are feeding to so many unknown people. Why can't we feed the sadhus? Why can't we accommodate the sadhus? So in that way, you can see how Guru Maharaj is so serious of taking care of the sadhus, no matter whether they are Vaishnavas or not. If they are leading a sadhu life, they are sadhu only. So I am just telling things, haphazardly, because, whatever I remember, I am just telling. So another time, Guru Maharaj, how, he tricks you. One time there was one of my god brother, he became a little mad. So then I was thinking I must take care of him. Others were not showing so much of interest. So I thought that, okay, my god brother, if I take care of him, my spiritual master will be happy. So finally, as long as I could take care personally, I was doing it. But then, his madness was getting increased. And I thought that maybe I'll put him into the mental hospital. So I sent about 2 hours from Mayapur, Bhadracaru actually. I sent him to a mental hospital. And after that, Guru Maharaj came after some time and he was inquiring about the devotee. Then I said that Guru Maharaj, don't worry. I sent him to the mental hospital and he will be, we will see, the treatment is going on. Then Guru Maharaj became so angry. He was about to beat me or something like that. He was so angry. Why did you do so? This is nonsense. You cannot treat the devotees like that. The way he was chastising me and shouting at me, so somehow or other, I should be more humble. But without becoming humble, I was replying Guru Maharaj in a different mood. Because I was thinking I have done the best thing and I'm doing the good job. And I don't know why Guru Maharaj is criticizing me. Why he's shouting at me. This is Guru Maharaj. What is my mistake? I'm the one who is taking care of him. I'm the one who had the vehicle and spending money behind him. I'm sending him to the mental hospital. What is my mistake? Actually, I was not able to understand what is my mistake. But then the Guru Maharaj, how he's putting things, you see. Then Guru Maharaj said, oh, no. I'm not telling you have done mistakes. No. You cannot make mistakes. You can never make mistakes. When he said that he can never make mistakes, I said, what is this? Oh, that means, oh my God, he's giving me a dose in a different way. I can make mistakes. Why Guru Maharaj is telling I can never make mistakes? That means, I have made mistakes. Then I was telling Guru Maharaj, really Guru Maharaj, I'm not able to understand what is wrong. Can you please? He said, then his voice pulled down and said, Bhadracaru, what happens in the mental hospital? They beat the patients. They give injection. They give electric shock just to calm that person down. I cannot believe how the devotees must be going through. Immediately release him from the mental hospital and bring him back. I don't want devotees to suffer like that. So I understood, oh my God, I didn't know this. So I was thinking I have done a good job. Then Guru Maharaj, later on he told me, but before that I was acting like a stupid. But he didn't tell me that you are stupid. He could have told me that also. No, you can never make mistakes. Oh my God, something is wrong with me then. So another time, I was very familiar with Guru Maharaj, very familiar. Sometimes I was taking the advantages of that familiarity. And sometimes you know that the familiarity breeds contempt. Sometimes you should understand that when you are going to meet such a great devotee, you should understand what is his position, how is he very busy, what is his mood, has he got any other important engagements. So without understanding anything, simply I went to his room, because next day we have next day evening, our NAMAHATTA festival will be inaugurated. And generally, I was the regional director of NAMAHATTA, co-regional director of NAMAHATTA. And Guru Maharaj, he will see every detail how we are doing it. And suppose if our program is not according to his way, then he will be changing everything. No, this is how you do, this is how you do, this is how you do. You will make the program for us. Because NAMAHATTA is the most important program for him. One of the most important programs. Dealing with the village people, devotees and all. So he be very, very careful. So I thought every year I take the opportunity to go to him and he guides me, and he'll make me to sit nearby him, and we'll make the program together. Although he doesn't need to ask me, but all the time he'll take my my input and my opinion. Then what do you think like this? What do you think like that? Then then he will make the program. So I was thinking that this time also he will do the same. Just I went to his room. Then I'm telling about the program. And Guru Maharaj became very, 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 very furious. I annoyed him practically. Come on! Just coming inside without understanding what is my engagement. You are making my BP high. You want to kill me? You want to kill me? I have an important engagement with the president of Patna. I have an important meeting. You come here without any appointment. You don't take the time before. What do you think? You want to kill me? I do not know what to do. I do not know what to do. So I became so frightened by seeing his anger and his mood. Then immediately I left the room, top of his room in Lotus building on the rooftop. Somewhere I left my Uttariya also. I do not know where I left. Then I am wearing one slipper and another one I left on the way. I was trembling, and I am just walking like the alcoholic person. Somehow or other, I do not know how I came all the way from the Lotus building rooftop to the long building ground floor. And I was so frightened. I never saw Guru Maharaj in that way, dealing with me or dealing with anyone like that. So then there were some pictures, Guru Parampara pictures of Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and Srila Prabhupada. Big pictures were there. And I kept, that was my office, small office, very small office, on the ground floor. Then I closed the door and I was crying like anything. I was crying, oh my, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, I am not qualified for this NAMAHATTA program. I am not qualified. I do not know what to do. Till now, the program is not yet fixed. And at the last moment, if Guru Maharaj will make some changes, I know how he makes changes. So I will not be able to cope up with the program. What am I? Now Guru Maharaj is so annoyed. I have completely annoyed him. I do not know. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I was crying. My face was practically swollen. The tears were flowing like anything. After some time, Sachinandan Maharaj came, Srila Prabhupada's disciple sannyasi. Somehow or other he was kind enough, because I was the parade commander of Navadip Mandal Parikrama. So in that way, I had the opportunity to somehow or other take the association of all the sannyasis and Maharajas. So in that way, he came and he knocked my door. I said, oh my God, something has come now. Then Bhadracaru is knocking the door. Immediately, I just took all the tears from my eyes. My face was swollen and everything red. So I was trying to be normal. Then I opened the door. And immediately Maharaj came inside. He said, what happened, Bhadracaru? You look so upset. No, Maharaj, there is nothing. Everything is okay. No. I can see your eyes are completely, tell me. I'm your uncle only. I'm the godbrother of your Guru Maharaj. Please tell me, do not hesitate. So then, when he was pushing me to tell, so finally I told that Guru Maharaj, Maharaj, I'm so sorry today that I went to my Guru Maharaj and made him so annoyed, upset. He's so angry, and I do not know how to face him once again. And I do not know, tomorrow is the program, tomorrow evening. So I do not know what to do. I'm not qualified, Guru Maharaj. I'm not qualified, Maharaj. Then Maharaj told me one thing, you don't worry. Don't worry, do one thing. You take the help of Lord Narasimha. You go to him and you ask his help. You talk to him. So I'll talk to Narasimha. I do not know how to talk to Narasimha. No, I'm telling you how to talk. Then he told me, first, you glorify him. Oh, my dear Narasimha, you are so merciful. You know, you appeared for your devotee, Prahlad Maharaj. And in that way, whatever you know about Narasimha Lila, you just go and tell him. Then after that, you are so capable, this and that. Then you say, my dear Lord, actually, I have made a very big mistake. Yesterday, I went to Guru Maharaj. I met him. I completely annoyed him. And he's very upset. Now I have a program to do tomorrow. And I do not know what to do. My dear Lord, you are capable of doing everything. If you wish so, if you can help me somehow or other to cool down the anger of my Guru Maharaj, and as he is very upset with me, and let him be pleased upon me. So if you wish to do so, please, Narasimha, please do it for me. So this is how you speak to Narasimha. So in the afternoon time, I went to Narasimha. First time I am having such type of experience about speaking to the Lord. So you believe me, when I was speaking to the Lord, I was practically crying. I was speaking in my mind. I was standing there and I was speaking in front of him. And I was crying. I don't know. For about 45 minutes or so, I was there in front of him. And I came back. As usual, whatever I'm supposed to do, I was doing it. The next day morning, I was trying to at least do things, whatever according to my intelligence, let me do. We just can't keep quiet because Guru Maharaj, he'll definitely see the program, how we are making the program. So then I was trying to do something, sitting on my chair, in a small table in front of me. Then after Mangal Aarti, then at about 6 o'clock or 6:15, so Guru Maharaj enters my office. It's very, very cool, completely cool. And I am such a rascal that, I would have given anyway, the office is very humble office. So I am sitting on the chair. I could have offered that chair. That also I didn't do. I stood and Guru Maharaj just sitting in front of me. I said, then he met the program. And after the program, I thought that, okay, now he has given the clue, now I can do. So where Guru Maharaj will not be here, then I will do. That was my planning. And Guru Maharaj is not going. He's sitting there for more than an hour or so. And I was thinking, why Guru Maharaj is not going now? I have so many things to do now. Now, because when he's not there, then peacefully I do all these things and I can also. But anyway, after some time, Guru Maharaj went there. So you can see that, Guru Maharaj, is upset, but at the same time, he knows what is our condition, what is our position, and unless he helps us, we cannot do anything. I think the time is over now. Many things to say, but in one time, I don't have so many things also. But anyway, now the time is over. If anybody has any question, we can discuss. Hare Krishna. Guru Maharaj ki jai.
Hari Bol, Dandat Pranam Prabhuji. Is Sudhir Chaitanya Das speaking.
Jai Ho, Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
You are in Bangalore or Udupi?
Prabhu, I am in Udupi.
Oh.
So my daughter right now, actually, she's so busy, my God, day and night studying, going to the college, again studying in the night. I don't know what she studies, I'm right. So my son-in-law has come this morning. So I wanted to go this evening to the temple. I was telling my daughter, okay, you are not taking me there, and you are not allowing me to go by also the auto. So now Prabhu has come, and tomorrow I'm definitely going to the temple. Tomorrow I'm definitely going Prabhu if Krishna wants.
You have got a bhandar of Guru Maharaj pastimes. 1 hour is nothing. Insufficient for all these years. 35 years. How many years, Prabhu? 40 years? Nearly.
42, 43 years. Right?
Yeah.
No, but I was already, I'm always scared to go near to Guru Maharaj. Very, very scared. Why? But that also I will tell you. Because when I was the manager and I was working with Guru Maharaj, so all the time, Jato dos, nanda ghos. If anything goes wrong, the manager is responsible for that. So the manager has to make it correct. If some devotees will be gossiping under the tree also, for that also I am responsible. Why these people are gossiping? If there is any doubt also, then I'm supposed to be responsible. If Ganga water is coming inside the temple also, he will say, stop Ganga water to come inside it. In fact, he told me once, because he will be giving initiation in Panchatattva temple in front of Panchatattva. So he told me that no, initiation is there. Somehow or other Ganga water has to be stopped to come inside the temple. Then I thought, my God, I was going to say, no, it is impossible. But because I have got experience before, so when he says something, it becomes possible. But I knew that this time it is not going to be possible. At least I was convinced. But then without trying, because I knew one thing about Guru Maharaj, he hates excuse. He doesn't like to hear excuses. Oh, because of this, because of that. No, that is the one thing I have seen Guru Maharaj, he hates that. So I thought that, okay, let me not give any excuse, but I will try. But I know I'll be failure only. At least I can say that Guru Maharaj, I tried and it is not possible. So you believe me, Prabhu, we tried so much. Even, in one corner we made a hole. Any water was coming inside the temple through the 2-3, water pump. We were throwing it outside. We put so many bags, sandbags. And somehow or other, where Guru Maharaj is sitting and the devotees are sitting for initiation, only that place was not flooded. But all over the temple there was water. Then after that, I was thinking, oh, Bhadracaru, somehow or other, at least you didn't tell Guru Maharaj that it is impossible. I knew although it was impossible, but then I didn't tell. Somehow or other, you can see that, so sometimes I am scared to go to Guru Maharaj because Guru Maharaj will say something and it is difficult. Just like Guru Maharaj once told me, that Bhadracaru, we have so many, because sometimes I was asking Guru Maharaj, Prabhupada told you that I am giving you the kingdom of God, you develop it. He said, I am not able to understand how you are going to develop the kingdom of God. Is it not? Is it undeveloped? Then Guru Maharaj put it in such a way. See, Bhadracaru is developed, but that development is not manifested. There are so many holy places like he gave the example. See the cottage of the Janhumani. So that has become a poultry farm.
Poultry.
And the another example is Naimisaranya. It's all occupied by different people. And gradually people, they make house, sell this and that. Then also the Pushkar Tirtha. When you go there, these local people say, nothing is here, go. They say, nothing, all these things are, no, go. They don't allow to even stand there.
Mm.
He said that unless we take all these places right now, by somehow or other, then in the future we will not be able to get this. Then so many people, thousands of people will be coming all over the world, lakhs of people will be coming. We have to take these places, make a memorial, and later on develop so that people will go there and sit properly and hear about that pastimes. We have to protect the land, the different holy places. So that is the basic things. And I understood, oh my God, so many things to do. The Radha Kunda, Syama Kunda, then your Naimisaranya, the Puskara Tirtha, and Jannudvipa, Jannumuni Asrama. So many unlimited things are there in Siddham, Mayapur, Navadip, where we need to take the land and where we need to develop these places. So he says me that, what can I do, Guru Maharaj? He says, okay, you somehow or other you acquire land. It's difficult. I do not know till now, but somehow or other I become a trustee and I go to the, whatever the land is, they are buying in the name of that Navadip Mandala Development Trust. I am a trustee and I sign and this and that. But I try to do, but it is not just possible. This is, I'm not telling not possible. This is very, very difficult. You need a lot of money. You need a lot of effort to protect those lands. So sometimes I get scared. If I go to Guru Maharaj, then Guru Maharaj will say something and then I will not be able to do. You see, but many people they think, oh, Guru Maharaj is not giving time. But in my case, it has never happened like that. Rather, I am not giving time because he'll be giving a lot of responsibilities on my head and he will expect me to do all these things. I don't know, because of that maybe Krishna has given me some situations where I can give excuses. That is also not correct. Because in front of Guru Maharaj, you cannot give any excuse because Guru Maharaj's lifestyle is like that. That nobody can give any excuse. Oh, because of this, I cannot become Krishna conscious. Oh, because of this, I cannot hold the responsibility. Oh, because of this, I cannot take care of this. No. See, all these things, all the awkward situations Guru Maharaj has gone through and going through also. Favorable, unfavorable, what not in his life. But he is not giving up his responsibility. As a guru, he is not giving up the responsibility as a jivasi, he is not giving the responsibility of a preacher. He has taken the responsibility to deliver the whole, every living entity of this material world. You can see. So when you see situation, he cannot give any excuse. I think that is the example he is giving in his life, that you cannot give excuse. Just see my life. Sorry, Prabhu, I'm just talking.
Jai. Is all nectar talks.
Thank you. So Shrikant and Sanjukta, you have a question? Please ask.
Hare Krishna Maharaj ji, Dandavata Pranam. प्रभु जैसे आम धर जो रकम आम भागवत पढ़ुचु और भगवत गीता पढ़ुचु आपण भी बहुत माने पीसीएस टाइम स्पेंड करछन गुरुजी महाराज संगे आ माने सही बेला आम भी माने धर मतलब आमर हेई नै अपन देखिया किंतु बहुत मुझे कोशिश करथली कि प्रभु गुरु महाराज जो आसले बेंगलुरु अक्टोबर रे मु तांग सहित देखा करिया भाई बस क्वालिफाइड नथली बधे मु से पई किंतु बहुत मुझे वर्तमान भी ट्राई कर समस्त मगर शुणिला बेलू बहुत माने ये लगुच माने बहुत अनलकी फील कर देखा पारे कि मिसी पार ना सही वाला हमारा टाइम कब आएगा जैसा ऐसा फील होता है.
Prabhu, let me translate what he's telling about, okay? He's telling that I am a new devotee. We are busy in different things. We read some books, but we do not get the opportunity to be with Guru Maharaj or take his association. So how can we do that? Udiya re koibi na English re koibi?
कौन तो English re कौन?
The point is that there is ample opportunities to take the association of Guru Maharaj by the merciful arrangements of the technology. Guru Maharaj has got so many books, Vaishnava, K, Vrindavana Bhajan, and so many wonderful books. Apart from that also, Guru Maharaj is available, by the mercy of the technology. So many apps are there, so many lectures are there, and it is freely available. Guru Maharaj has so many disciples, 60,000 disciples. You can take the association of these devotees, of your senior God brothers. And Guru Maharaj, all the time you go to the Facebook or to Guru Maharaj's app is there, so you can find Guru Maharaj. So all the information of Guru Maharaj is there. Not that, will be always, somebody said to Prabhupada, Prabhupada, I wanted to be always attached to your lotus feet. How can you be? That means you have to hold my lotus feet and I'll take you everywhere or what? No, you have to know very well, you have to be very intelligent enough, and if that intelligence is not rightly available, you can take the intelligence from Sudhir, Chaitanya Prabhu and other devotees, and your temple presidents and the yatra leaders and the group leaders. So they will teach you the technique how to take association of Guru Maharaj. There is no shortage of association of Guru Maharaj. Just like, you are taking the association of Sukdev Goswami, Parikshit Maharaj, Narad Muni, Prithu Maharaj, from Bhagavatam, Bhagavan Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, all his associates. Do you have to go and personally meet them? That will be the perfection one time. By Krishna's mercy, by Guru's mercy, that may be also possible. But right now, whatever way they are giving their association, we should take it. Whatever way the association, the mercy is available, kriyatam jadi kutopi labhyate. Just you should be eager to accept it. So when you are eager to accept the association of Guru Maharaj in whatever forms it is available, then one day Krishna will arrange so that you can also be with Guru Maharaj and take his personal association. Am I correct, Sudhir Chaitanya Prabhu?
Yes, certainly, Prabhu. What association we had initially, we didn't have much, but we went by Vani. And then Krishna arrangement, we got Guru Maharaj Association in Seshadripuram Center. So much. He literally guided us. We didn't know how to run a center also. But he used to come so often and used to teach us how to run a center. So today Seshadripuram has multiplied so many times. He is there, but as you said, the technique is to be learnt.
Yeah, techniques to be learned from the devotees.
Thank you, Maharaj. Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
So thank you, Prabhuji, for such a wonderful and inspirational talk. So it was not just, nectar to the ears, but it was also like we could learn a lot of things from your whatever pastimes you have told, like how we should act in certain situations, and a lot of things to apply in our life. Especially the point that I liked very much is like you were telling Guru Maharaj doesn't like any excuses. And the example you shared, like although you were convinced that you cannot keep Ganga water outside the temple hall, but still you tried your best, and somehow by the arrangement, water was not reaching to the area where initiation was taking place. So it is really, inspiring for me. At least I'll like to note this point. And we all need your blessings, Prabhuji, so that we also can, develop these qualities, and we can also think like that, because it's very easy to give excuse. And I generally fall prey to it. So we need your blessings.
Prabhuji,
Yes, Guru.
you told one time you were in some NAMAHATTA program, Guru Maharaj came and Pandal was there, but the sky was overcast with clouds.
Yes.
And Guru Maharaj doing
Truly.
kirtan and everybody looking at the sky.
Yeah.
Then something else he did. Can you please narrate this last, but not the least?
Well, actually, one day before that, again I met some offense at the lotus feet of Guru Maharaj, because you see, that type of offenses I have met only limited times.
No, then Guru Maharaj
Because-
saw that all the audience were looking at the sky, not following his kirtan. So he went behind the pandal.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then
Two times it has happened, 2 times.
Yeah.
So one time the devotees were also telling, see, this is in Orissa, what kind of sadhu we will see today? How he is going to do this program? Just see so much of cloud.
Yeah.
Then, the cloud went away. Then another time, so I was upset with Guru Maharaj because he was not coming in time. And people were eating my head that, where is Jayapataka Maharaj? Where is Jayapataka Maharaj? He's supposed to come. Where is he? He was supposed to come at 6:30 and he's coming at 9:30. So when, sometimes you think that everything is over, the people are going to be really upset. But when Guru Maharaj comes there, everything is peaceful. But that day what happened, that even our drama music started. And I didn't go and stop. I just paid my obeisances in the green room. That time I was acting, I was Jagai, I think I was Jagai or Madai, one of these two. So then Guru Maharaj, he took the trouble. He went to the stage, he stopped the music, then he arranged the asan to stick, then he's giving class. So I didn't go and meet him. So why Guru Maharaj is doing late, this and that, if he's telling he'll come in time, he should have come in time. Now it is 9:30, this is too much. This is how I was offensive. But the night time, when I went to sleep, somehow or other Krishna gave me the realization, who are you? He's a spiritual master. He has his own problems. Why is not able to come out in time? Why is not able to come in time? So I thought that, no, this is the biggest offense I have made in my life. This is not good at all. I couldn't sleep all night. The next morning, while we are going to the next Pendal program, so I thought that I will be in the vehicle of Guru Maharaj, and I will touch his feet, I'll fall at his lotus feet and beg forgiveness. So I said that Guru Maharaj, I'll come with you in your vehicle. Guru Maharaj will come. So while we were traveling, the Guru Maharaj, I said, I was practically, very sad and say, I was very offensive to you, Guru Maharaj. And this is what it has happened like that. Well, it happens like that. What can I say? Sometimes, I have to depend upon my secretaries, the vehicles, then also many people, they come on the way. Sometimes, although I like to be in time, but it doesn't happen so. And, but, I know Guru Maharaj, yeah, it is like that, but, I shouldn't have felt like this. So please forgive me. You should become careful. He just said that you should become careful. So then in the afternoon, then he said, okay, when we will go there, in the afternoon, we will have a Iskcon, and we will make sure that how everything will run smoothly in all the programs. So we'll have a Iskcon. So in the afternoon time, 4:30, so Guru Maharaj was sitting on a cot, on a wooden cot, and we were sitting down, myself, Goranga Prem, and Gorachand, and Bhubaneswar. At that time, the rain started to drip, and the cloud completely black, and there was a lightning. Then Goranga Prem, that time Prabhu, now is Swamiji, said, oh my God, the rain is definitely coming. It will be very difficult to do the program today. And Guru Maharaj shouted at him, hey, you're a Brahmana. You have taken Brahmin initiation. Why did you say so? Say, no, sorry. May God forbid, say it like this. When a Brahmana says something, Krishna fulfills that. Don't say that like that. So he practically forced that time to tell that, okay, I'm sorry, may God forbid. Bhagwan Khama Kuru. He said that. Then Guru Maharaj, what he was doing, he looked at the sky and he's
River.
I am thinking, or all of us, we were thinking, he's stretching his body. Sometimes, when you do that, what we do,
Yeah, like that.
No. So we were thinking that, he's stretching his body, the hands and everything. After some time, there was no rain, sky was clear, program was going fine. Then he came to the stage.
Yeah.
Then on the stage, we do not realize that what he was doing. We were still thinking that stretching the body, and the rain went away. That's all. So we are not even thinking that the Guru Maharaj has something to do with the rain to go. That was not in our mind. So when Guru Maharaj came and sat on the asana, Vyasasana, then he started to give his class. And that day, in the beginning, his action was a little different than any other day. He's telling, I offer my humble, respectful obeisances to my spiritual master, His Divine Grace, Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Then he's actually getting down from the Vyasasana and paying obeisances. Again, he's sitting. I would like to pay my obeisances to Jagannath Baladev. So we had Jagannath Baladev Subhadra deities. And mercifully they drove out the rain. So all these things again and again is getting down from the Vyasasana and paying obeisances. What is going on here today? Something unusual. Then it clicked to my mind, oh my God. So all the time what he was doing is he was moving. He was actually moving away, the cloud. And he's giving the credit, of course, he's giving the credit to Krishna and Jagannath and Prabhupada. But that is what he was trying to do.
Jai.
Yeah, thank you.
A pure devotee can do that, Prabhu. Especially an associate of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not, they can act like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he just claps like this and the rain goes away. I think we are getting late. Every devotee must be getting tired.
It's very nectarian, so we are two senior devotees.
No, not tired. We are eager to hear more and more. Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Thank you so much. It's so nectarian.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Hari Bol. You are so fortunate, Prabhuji. Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Thank you so much.
Some or other, we got some of HH association, little bit of HH association. I'm such a rascal, I always misunderstand him. But by his mercy, again, some of this misunderstanding goes away. He shows some miracles. I'll tell you some other time how serious mistakes were made by my mind, and he has removed all these serious mistakes. One time he said, I remember, do you remember? I saved you in Bangalore. I saved you in South India. Then I said, yes, Guru Maharaj, I remember. That's why I'm grateful to you. Then I said, I know, but you are not that grateful the way you are supposed to be. Then I was thinking, I was feeling bad. Why did he say something like this? I'm grateful. Then I was trying to understand. Guru Maharaj never does any purpose. Anything he says, there must be some truth behind. All truth, some absolute truth behind. Not so much. I was trying to understand why did Guru Maharaj say something like that? And somehow or other, by the mercy of Gurudev, by the mercy of Krishna, I realized what to speak of a person, ungrateful person like me. The most grateful person in this world also cannot be so grateful to the spiritual master. Cannot be. The person, what have we done? And the spiritual master gives you Nama Seshta Manuapi Sajapatra Matra Swarupam. Rupam Dasyagrada Murupurim Mathurim Gostavatim Radha Kundam Giribaraboho Radhika Madhavasam Prapta Yasya Pratita Kripaya Sri Gurum Tam Natosmi, who has given you all these things. You know, we were practically Agyana Timirandhasya, we were practically sleeping in the darkest ignorance. And we have come to Krishna consciousness, we have come to the Vaishnava, to become a Vaishnava, associating with the Vaishnavas, and so much opportunities are there. You know, getting Dham, getting Bhagavatam, getting Mahaprabhu, getting his associates, getting his devotees, pastimes, what not, Govardhan, Radhakunda, Shyamkunda. You know, who can be grateful? Many things we know, okay, this is how Guru Maharaj is doing, he is assisting, he is helping us. For that, maybe to some extent we become grateful. But many things he does, we even do not know. My wife had the cancer. Only for a few seconds I told that my wife is having cancer. That's all, nothing. After 1.5 years, he meets me, and he comes to my room actually. I was coming out of the bathroom after doing a yajna in Bangladesh. He says, how is your wife? I pray every day for her. Then I said, well, Guru Maharaj, by your mercy, now the report has come negative. It was positive before. So in person, I didn't know he's praying every day for my wife. For that, how can I become grateful? Which I do not know. Guru Maharaj was chanting so many rounds, so many rounds. Somebody said, no, you are chanting so many rounds. He said, some of my disciples are not chanting, what can I do? Who knows that? He's constantly helping the devotees. And then we do not know that. For that, how can we become grateful? And what you know also, how much we know. What is the significance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his devotee, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Bhagavatam? Do we know the glories in full? Nobody can know. And that is available for us. For that, how much you can become grateful? Correct? Actually, whatever he said is correct. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Haribol, Haribol.
So, we would like to thank Prabhuji for such a wonderful and inspirational, insightful talk. And would like to chant one time Hare Krishna Mahamantra for that.
Haribol.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
back to thank Prabhuji for
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Dandavat Pranam.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Dhanyavad. Pranam.
So on behalf of ISKCON, we would like to thank Prabhuji for giving us his very wonderful association today. And as we can see, Prabhuji is having lot of pastimes like Sudhir Chaitanya and Prabhuji was also mentioning. So maybe in future we would like your association, Prabhuji, more. We can hear more of your experience. Thank you.
It will be an opportunity for us to talk about Guru. Otherwise, we do something else other than this. Haribol. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
We remain here.
No, Prabhuji, we'll close it now.